Hello, good morning, and happy Tuesday, everybody. I'm gonna zoom in here. This is gonna be super quick. I did a very quick, like 5-minute face using BB cream and cream contour stick, which mine's almost out. So I had to use the brush against it instead of putting it on my hand. But I did a liquid blush and concealer. This was all I used on my face today, because I actually used the cream contour stick and the concealer as eyeshadow today as well. So 4 products that I used, and then I'm going to do a quick brow tutorial. I get asked about brows a lot, and I always tell people it really takes practice. Once you get it down though, you can go really quickly. So let me just wipe off the makeup on the back of my hand. All right, so I used the brow spoolie brush to comb the brows straight up. Of course, this is a pharmacy. It's retractable and it's out. So hang on, let me grab another one. I think I have one in my kit right here. I should have grabbed that before I went live, but I thought I had one here. So let's see here. Give me 1 second to find the soft brown is what I'm going to use. I like the medium brown, but the pharmacy eye pencils right now, or eyebrow pencils, are out of stock except for soft brown, because they are redoing them. They are making them to be like more longer lasting and not break as easily, because that has been the complaint about this one. So once those are all out on the website on the soft brown, then hopefully we'll have our new ones coming out soon. So anyway, what you want to do is take your eyebrow pencil and hold it against your nose and make a mark. That is where you want your brows to start. And then you want to take it and hold it against the middle of the nostril, and that is where you want your arch to be, which my arch looks like it pretty much is right there. So make a little mark. And then against the bottom of the nostril out to the corner of the eye, and that is where you want the tail of the brow to be. So you have those 3 marks. Then what I like to do is then just go back, making brow-like strokes in the good morning, Amy, in the direction that the brows grow, so that it looks natural. You're just going to do little lash or hair-like strokes to keep it natural looking. And you're doing this, like I said, in the same direction that the brow grows, and you're basically connecting those 3 dots. So we're going from the head of the brow to the arch of the brow to the tail of the brow. When I get to the down here to the tail, I kind of like to go back upwards instead of down towards it, and then just kind of fill it in. Again, we're just doing brow-like strokes because you want it to look very natural, and then go back and comb through it to lighten it up, because it's going to look dark at first. And then take a Q-tip and just clean up around where you may have, made some mistakes. And that is how I do my brows. So I'll show you again on this side, just in case you're just hopping on, but you can see the difference between the look of the brows when they're not done versus done. The brows really frame the face, and honestly, I'd like to do my brows first, but for purposes of filming this video, I just wanted to have the rest of my face done already. So I could just come on here quickly and just show you. I want to blend that in a little bit more, and just show you the brows real quick. So once again, for my face, I used 4 products. I did a contour stick, a liquid blush, concealer, and BB cream, and I used the contour stick and concealer on my eyes as well. This one's almost out too. So again, we're going to start the head of the brow by placing a brow pencil against your nose and make a mark, and that is where your brows should start. And then go to the middle of the nostril across the pupil of your eye, and that is where your arch should be, which is right here. Then at the bottom of the nostril, to the corner of the eye, and that is where your tail should be. And also, if you're over 40, you don't want to bring the tail of your brows down too far because it's going to close in your eyes and make it droopier, sagging looking. What you want to do is have them come out towards your temple to give you a more lifted look, and that will help open up your eyelid space as well if you have hooded eyes. So then we're just going to start and just make little brow-like strokes in the direction of the growth of the hairs to keep it natural looking. When we get here to the arch, I like to then go backwards for some reason. I don't know why, it's just the way I do it. With the tail of the brow up towards the arch. Then I'm just gonna go back and comb through it. Use a Q-tip for cleanup, which I don't think I have any cleanup to do on this one. And then my last step, and this is optional of course, is that I like to take a tinted brow gel, brow mascara, basically, comb back through them the opposite way so it coats the brow hairs underneath, and then lay them down the way that you want them. Going the opposite direction. Mine need trimmed, my brow hairs need trimmed. They're getting long. And there you go. That is my quick and simple process for doing brows. Like I said, I get asked about it quite a lot. But if you have any questions, need any help, feel free to reach out and let me know. And thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye. Mwah.